Hello, this is Padge and welcome back to another episode of Padge Plays Indie Edition with the game Death and Taxes. We are on day 21 of a possible 30 days, I want to say. Could be 31 days. A month. Anyway, it's our monthly trial. Hopefully we won't be sent back into the abyss at the end of it. I think I'm doing a good job. But you can never tell with Fate. I mean, his thought process is elsewhere, shall we say, right now. He's looking at writing a book. Don't know what that means as far as the greater good is concerned. Guess we'll find out in due course. However, there is a floaty thing and a box in my dressing room, so let's start there, shall we?
Do you know the parades people throw when nothing bad happens?
No.
Yeah, we neither. But sometimes one deserves a pat on the back when everything is normal. Even if it's you yourself doing the patting. You may have found the path through the maze, Grand Reaper. Be glad.
What the hell does that mean? She slates me one time and then she commends me the next with no sort of discernible reason behind it. I don't know. Women. Don't understand them. Do not understand them. Is Fate in today? No. Oh, Fate's out today. That's not good. Oh, well, we better go do our work, I suppose. Oh, I've got my cactus! Cactus! The most brutal of all plants! You can go there. Beautiful. Sharp like a blade. Heavy metal riff. Oh, I was holding it down and hoping it would kick into something. No, nothing. Okay, right, what are we doing today? Phone. Ringleader of trafficking ring mauled to death by a tiger they smuggled into the city. I can live with that. Surgeon makes headway in skin regeneration. Limb growth probably still decades away. Alright, it's a start. Baron Sayander leading in the polls by a wide margin. Fashion firm reports record earnings, promises to spread wealth around, but just a tiny bit. Better than nothing. AI breakthrough imminent. Promises founder of Transglobal Incorporated. Ooh, start of the Terminators. Don't need that. Your attention is required. I've been informed of a delicate situation. I trust that you will handle it as usual. So our quota is 5 humans have to die. 1 human must be spared. This is of utmost importance. P.S. Do be careful to let the right person live. Oh, well, that makes sense. Okay, right person live. So we have Gahan Shahi, hunter. For decades, Gahan has made a living by hunting wild game. Recently, they've become fascinated with certain conspiracy videos on MeTube and convinced that there is a monster living in a nearby swamp. Sounds harmless enough. Li Yong is a housekeeper. Li is a beloved housekeeper for a traditional household. After the last owner perished, they just stayed put and the next family accepted them with open arms. Li is also secretly housing a social spouse in a secret room in the attic. They're definitely allergic to peanuts. Alright, again, no reason to really kill them. Amandus Hamir, editor-in-chief. Before Amandus took over the Daily Moon, the newspaper was in decline. With ruthless determination, they turned the paper into a tabloid powerhouse we know today. While recklessly digging through the lives of others, they've used the paper to suppress rumours about themselves. Oh. Nicholas Zhao, spy. Nicholas was sent to Cosmopolis City from a rival country to learn national secrets, and nobody suspects them because they're a well-integrated sleeper agent. The success of their mission could prove catastrophic. They built a family for cover, although Nicholas has become increasingly attached to them. Oh, conflicted interests. David Garver, IT architect slash AI researcher. David is the founder of Transglobal Incorporated, a company which produces high-tech gadgets like smartwatches and digital home assistants. For the past 5 years, David has been foremost prominent on algorithms and artificial intelligence research. And Nijar Basra. Nijar's secretly researching the genetical combining of plants and animals. In addition to mammals capable of photosynthesis and sunflowers with ears, they also dream of a pet hedgehog with an actual hedge instead of spines. So far the research has been costly, but they believe it's for the greater good. Their colleagues are on high alert. I think I think I want the hunter to live. I'd love for him to stay alive and convince the world there is a monster in the swamp. So you get to live. Everyone else has to die. I mean, Editor-in-Chief sounds like a bad person. Rival Spy looking to obliterate Cosmopolis City. Sounds like a bad person. The founder of Skynet. Definitely a bad person. Wants to create a Day of the Triffids type scenario. Needs to die. I mean, it's only the housekeeper. And technically she's being very naughty by hiding a spouse. A social spouse. So, that'll do. I'm happy with that. Let's hope it's the right one, eh? I'm sure fate will tell us. Oh, or not. That bloody cat again. As you look around the office, you see Lady Paulington lounging supine on the table. The old-fashioned phone again rings right as you settle in. The familiar, if grainy voice can be heard.
Grim, you would not believe the fun I am having. Such a transformation from the monotony of the office. It almost makes it all seem worthwhile.
Okay.
Yes, you expect your daily summary, but I still cannot find it in me to burden myself with this matter. So, off you go.
Hey, as far as I'm concerned, no news is good news. I can live with that. Do I get my money? As long as I get my money, everything is fantastic. Right, so let's go down. Down, down, down. We'll see if he's got anything worth selling. He's not there.
Doubloons will get ye anything, matey.
So we've got 800. We have... Oh, the rubber. Not too fussed by that. The Grim Cape. This dark cape is a classic attire for any grim deeds. It's pleasantly warm while offering protection against wind and rain, which you won't actually need as you'll always be stuck in the office. Or we have a widget. Oh. The Tenebrous Curiosity. It spins and whirs, it clicks and clacks. Very soothing and helpful in times of stress. More to you, less to others. You know what? I fancy a change of dress. I'm going to go for the Grim Cape.
My, 'tis a true classic. See, me and me crew were sailing round the side polar terminus, freezing our nuts off. Blinding storms, icy blizzards. Them some ruthless times. Dog eat dog, they say. Or pirates eat pirates, more like. Got lucky to find a whole field of tundra cotton when we did. Made some cloaks to keep the bones warm. Much too warm nowadays, though. So you're more than welcome to it.
Ah, it's the skeleton's cast off. Fantastic. Why not? I mean, let's get dressed because we were told we smelled them before, so. Time to change. Stone Cold Classic. God. It's a bit bold, that. Anon. Pearl, if you want to blink yourself. Red Christmas. Vampire. White. Oh, funky. Leopard skin. Oh, snow leopard skin. Witch. Ritual. Autumnal. So what's the difference between Stone Cold Classic and Anon? I see no difference. I do, however, like the red inside. Not too fussed by the markings. Yeah, we'll go for the red inside. Do we change our mask as well? Yeah, we got to go with the old corpse paint. Looking good. Looking good. Let's go have a drink. Or not. We've spoken to these. Have they been here for like over 24 hours? That's ridiculous. Alright, never mind. Guess we'll go to bed. Still, we look the bomb. Is he back yet? Oh, he's back. Fully rejigged, ready for the day ahead. Oh, it's 28 days. I got it wrong. Not even 30 days. Oh, well, never mind. Come on, phone. Transglobal Inc. founder and CEO found dead at home. Cause of death, drug overdose. Oh, my. Tomorrow Science. Investigators find plans for a massive surveillance system at the home of a dead tech wizard. Oh, that's probably a good thing then. Local man dead of poisoning. Intelligence agencies suspect espionage activity. Managing editor of the Daily Moon drowns after caught stalking and harassing offspring of local crime boss. Peanut allergy claims another life. Investigators suspicious of foul play. A ghastly smell leads investigators to find an odd, small dead person in a mansion attic. Local swamp reportedly inhabited by a green monster. Hey, that's what we need to know. It's true, I tell you. Today is simple, Grim. It is, if a great calmness has enveloped the world, I do not see the need for many deaths for today. So 2 out of the 4. New discoveries await. Who do we have? Titus Grown, retired. At 33, Titus is the latest heir of a noble pedigree. As such, they managed to retire young due to all the inherited wealth. These days, they spend their time lounging listlessly in constant ennui. Alright. Tane Reed, aquafarmer. Tane farms aquatic plants, mostly various species of microalgae. They've never really been all that interested in the fish crustacean side of aquaculture, preferring to keep the attention on seaweed. Seaweed has many talents and uses after all. You seem harmless enough. Shelley McIntosh, wetland scientist. Shelley is a wetland scientist who recently moved into a small cottage in the swamp. For science. They wander around the swamp in a frog costume, scaring lost hikers and for entertainment. Recently they noticed a suspicious hunter camping in the area. Alright. And then we've got Ezra Gabirol, Minister. Ezra is a Minister of Farming, Agri and Aquaculture, appointed to this position by the current cabinet for their past loyalty. Get your words out, Padge. Thing is, they've no idea how to run the ministry, or any other for that matter, as they keep getting political appointments only through the favours of their old friends and drinking mates. Right. I know that's how politics work, but you die. I mean, I think I'm just going to kill this guy. He's doing nothing with his life. It's pointless. Oh, I did it wrong. Oh, he's going to live. Oh, he's going to live. Shit. I'll tell you what. Let's kill the wetland scientist. She gets shot by the hunter, and he can live. Why not? That'll do. Second mistake. Never mind. Yeah. You gotta live with your mistakes. Right, in faith. What you got lined up for me?
Grim.
How was your break?
Adequate.
Oh, he's been very blunt with us.
Now, let us not waste time and get on with it. Right. I see the exact amount of profiles requested. At least someone seems to be up to their task.
Okay. Well, it's not aimed at me, so that's fine.
Oh, whatever.
Have I offended you somehow?
You? No, Grim. You have not. Why am I livid? Because the rest of highest management thought it necessary to remind me that taking sudden leave is detrimental to our aspirations.
There's highest management?
Because they thought to admonish me for taking a couple of days to perform important research. Because, as was reminded, the saying goes, now, how was it? Nothing in life is more certain than...
Death and taxes! Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Yes, exactly. Either way, the nerve they have to lecture me on how to do my job.
Gonna bite my lip here, I think.
No matter, Grim. I apologize for taking it out on you. Good night.
Good night, boss man. That's all right, I got paid. I'm happy. His problems are his own. Right, what do you have today?
Yo ho ho! What can old Mortimer provide ye with today?
What bloody hell's that? Boo the gerbil. Or ears of the beast. A pair of cat ears would look really nice on me and inspire all the felines of the world. Just don't talk or even think about the film adaptation of the musical. Memories. Yeah, caught myself off guard there. Right, so I'm gonna save it. I mean, boo the gerbil. Would it keep the cat from messing about on my desk, maybe? I mean, nothing of high amounts has been offered to me recently, so sod it.
Cord blimey, how did this wee monster even get here? 'Tis not really all that valuable plunder. Found the tiny fellow on the riverbanks of Styx itself. A lifeless, adorable thing. Can't imagine it being useful for anything. But sure makes delightful squeaks when ye stroke it.
Good enough for me. Good enough for me. Alright, to bed with you. Is he still in or has he been fired? No, he's still here. That's good. Oh, sorry. We'll make a bit of space for my widget. I'll stop. Sorry. Very mature of me. Right, so agriculturist finds a new approach to seaweed farming which proves useful in regenerating dying coral reefs. Okay. Monster hunt gone wrong. Creature killed by hunter revealed to be a local scientist. That played out exactly like I thought it would. My modest excuses, Grim. Right, the situation is that everything got all jumbled up in our fax delivery system. You should listen to your gut today. Heh. Your gut, yes, because you are, you know, a skeleton. Quote for the day, go with the flow. Alright, I like that. I like that a lot. Right, so we have Anna von Wolfenstein. Judge. Anna has worked as a judge for 20 years and loves her job very much. Not so much because of the bringing of justice, but because of the political power the position brings. And Anna likes having power and influence a little bit too much. She dies! Need to rein her in. Amy Morin Podge, poacher. Amy is a gifted hunter who has recently found a way to make a decent living with this skill. They hunt the elusive mountain cats for their fangs, which are thought to cure a multitude of health problems. You die! Marek Sparks, Mayor. Marek is getting old, and they've had a big hand in keeping the city council stable. Although a little too resistant to change, they know how to keep people at peace and resist the influence of political fringe groups. You stay. Aisha Moore, cosmologist. 10 years Aisha has spent gazing through a powerful telescope at the stars all across the universe. Bit by bit, they become ever more convinced that the whole world is actually some sort of simulation, a realistic reproduction crafted in binary. We don't need people thinking deeply about stuff like that. You die. Omar Al-Amir, retired. When younger, Omar postponed reading literature, thinking, oh, I'll get around to it once I'm old. When the time finally came, they started going through novels, novellas, short story collections, etc., one after the other. Now they regret their early decision, as they're afraid they'll die before they get to read all these books. That would have a certain amount of poetic, not justice to it. Don't know what I want to say. It'd be humorous at the very least. Can't think of the words right now. Adrian Delgallo, pool cleaner. Adrian's team is to become a trophy partner to a rich person. To achieve this, they make a living cleaning rich people's pools, hoping to be noticed when scrubbing without a shirt on. That's fine by me. Alea Sarazin, cook. Alea chose to learn the art of gastronomy because it felt like a decent and stable job. Good food is always needed. Aside from cooking, they enjoy long treks through nature and mountain climbing. You sound harmless enough. Jelizveta Voigtberg, Queen. Jelizveta, the queen of a small nation of Waumark, is one of the last monarchs in the world. Even though the people consider the queen more a delightful curiosity, Jelizveta has a deep sense of religious and civic duty and take their coronation oath seriously. Yeah, you can stay. Long live the queen. Ishia Malik, dairy farmer. Ishia noticed their cows were acting strange. Then the milk started getting a little green tinge, and the taste could only be described as like licking a battery. Despite the protests of their spouse, they're always keen to investigate Any and all oddities life throws their way. I mean, yeah. I think we need to kill you because you're going to poison the populace. So, Liv, go find your sugar mama. Liv, or dada. Nothing wrong with you. Liv, long live the queen. Meh, you sound alright. And, yeah, read your books, mate. You die. You die. You die. And you die. No one can achieve too much power. Not good for the soul. As she will find out. Oh, I see. Let's go see. Oh, we got someone talking to us.
Is your hand tired? Are your fingers getting stiff? You've been clicking around for quite a while.
No, my hands are fine.
Ah, you have the fortitude to keep on with the grind until the very end. Must be why fate chose you instead of all the other candidates. Lost souls.
Thanks for caring.
No problem. It wasn't that easy getting you here. To the office, where you belong.
No. To fate!
Grim, welcome. You know, pursuing my art has given me insights. I have been thinking of humanity, of mortality, their importance, worth, and meaning.
And what's the result so far?
A disarray of thoughts. Listen, is death really such a bad thing? It would be better for everyone. In fact, do these humans even truly exist? Their ephemeral being leads to no relevant outcome. It is all transient, no matter what they do or achieve in life.
Sounds pretty accurate so far.
They exist in a state of hubris and arrogance, considering them the center of the universe. Yet without them, the sun still sets and rises. Stars explode, galaxies form, or get torn apart. There are departments even for these events. Humans are not the be-all, end-all pinnacle of creation. They are small and insignificant, yet full of themselves. The grandeur of everything will not get superseded by specks of nothing.
Go on.
It matters not how they live through their subjective experiences, millions upon billions of them, everyone considering themselves unique. And technically they are, I suppose, on a minor scale, yet also exceedingly similar. Copying each other, living through similar events with similar basic reactions. While the universe is full of endless wonders they cannot and will not even experience or perceive, ever.
Yeah, I can't argue with any of this at all.
Their presence is not even necessary to validate these events outside their subjective experience or understanding. Do you know the saying, Grim? If a tree falls in the forest and no one is around to hear it...
Death and taxes? No, does it make a sound?
Good, yes. Imagine that. Life reduced only to some human vicinity. The ultimate height of arrogance ingrained in them. To imagine their presence to be paramount. The tree does not only sound, it has been sounding a long time. It has grown without anyone present. It has lived a life. None of this requires humanity to be there to bear witness.
I agree with everything. Who wants to get a daily review?
Fine, let me gather the files. I certainly put them somewhere. Here. Oh, yes, you absolutely did everything correct today. Such meticulous profile work. Happy?
Yes, very pleased. I live to serve.
Sometimes I do not comprehend you at all. Well, that concludes our meeting. Good night, Grim.
Good night, boss man. He's so morose all the time. He needs a... I say he needs to go out and enjoy himself a bit, but yeah, that didn't work out too well for him last time. Let's have a quick look in the shop before we finish up.
'Tis an utmost pleasure to see you again.
Yeah, I need that widget, don't I? Not too fussed by the mask or the widget there. Not that I can afford it anyway. So we're all done there. And I think we are all done for this episode. Let's just finish the day off. And there we go. Ready to rock for the next day. Going well. I feel like everything's going according to plan. We haven't destroyed the world as of yet. So no news is good news on that behalf, I suppose. So thank you for watching. As always, a like is appreciated. And I will catch you on the next one. Take it easy.